Bright Duty. Every student matters.
Now we are going to do the discussion of very short question answers based on Unit 1 Part 2. Based on the second topic of this Unit 1, we can see the one question they have asked. What is communalism? So we need to define the meaning of this communalism, as we know that communalism is a negative feeling which create hatred, or we can say which creates hatred as well as jealousy for the other community people. So how we can define it? That we can define communalism. Communalism means placing one's own community above other communities, even above the nation. When we are talking about placing your own community above the nation, so that will come under, or you are having the pride for your own community and you think that your community is the only one, superior one, and superior as compared to others, and when you are having these feelings above the nation, so that is creating the problem. So that is communalism. Next, we are going to talk about, they have asked, what is regionalism? Regionalism, again, how we can explain, this is also one of the challenge to India's integration or unity to, it is one of the challenge to India's unity or India's integration. Here we can define it. Regionalism is a feeling of pride and loyalty among the people who inhabit or belongs to particular region. But when it is creating problem, you all must be aware that when you are having that your religion is the only religion or superior than other, then it is creating the problem. The next one they have asked, what is casteism? That is also the feeling, or here casteism, when we are talking about, it includes two things: caste mindedness and caste consciousness. Here also the same kind of problem, when the people start thinking that their caste is more superior as compared to others, or they think that their caste should get all the benefit, or when you are loyal to your particular caste, instead of talking about the development of all the people, you are confined with your own caste group. So that is casteism. And all these three terms that we have already discussed, these are the negative terms, and if these are going to be prevail in our society, then definitely that will lead to disintegration in the country. Next, we are going to discuss about the essay type questions based on part 2 of Unit 1, Class 12 Sociology. They have asked question number 12 based on the second topic of this chapter of this Unit 1. What is communalism? That we have already discussed, and why is it a threat to national integration? So whatever the examples we have discussed, you need to mention all these problems. That why, when you are just talking about the development of your own community, when you are talking about the growth of your own community, and when you are taking these factors above the nation, then it is going to be a threat. So you need to explain all these points. Second, same the regionalism, you need to define the meaning, and again why it is a challenge, that we have already discussed that one also. So need to mention all those points. Next, instead of disappearing in the wake of modernism, caste has become still stronger. So what you have to mention, that earlier it was thought that due to modernization, that caste system is going to be vanished, or it will be abolished because of the education and the knowledge spread among the people. As we can see that still in rural area, people are much bothered about the caste system, but in urban cities they are not. But nowadays, what is happening due to the politics? Someday we can say that politics and caste both are inseparable, and Mahatma Gandhi also mentioned it in that way. But we have to understand that we should not take it in a negative way. If it isn't, both are inseparable, we have to think that we have to take it as a positive one. We have to talk about the growth of deprived sections, the deprived caste group, the scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, and that's why reservations were started earlier. But that reservation also, it's the person's choice that whether you want to go with that or not. somewhere now the system must be changed, because what is happening that in this modern time, if we talk about, and due to the wake of modernism, still mainly in the towns and cities, politics are trying to influence people, and where they are taking it for advantage. And what kind of advantage? Basically, for their vote bank, they are trying to influence the mind of the people. So they are playing with the sentiments of different caste groups. So that should not be there. And still we can see many of the, if we talk about the elections, are totally based on caste. So these all the examples you can mention here. Next, what is casteism, and mention any 4 attempts made. Next is, what is casteism, and mention any 4 attempts made by caste organization to strengthen their identity. So we have to mention the meaning of casteism that we have already discussed here. Then you will talk about that what are the different steps taken by the caste organization. So here we can mention that although the caste panchayats are disappearing, but caste organizations are growing more in number. Caste panchayats are disappearing, but what is happening? Caste organizations are growing. Then we can say that the different caste organizations, they are running their own bulletins, they are running their own newspapers, journals, and all monthlies and other such kind of things, just to influence the mind of particular caste group. They are, if we talk about, they are doing the attempts to increase the caste integration through caste-based trust. These kind of groups, the trust they are framing, or these caste-based trust they are organizing, just to grab more and more that particular caste group people in that. Then we can say that these caste organizations, they are also working for the development of, or just improving the condition of that particular caste group members. So all these are the efforts or the attempts made by caste organization to strengthen their identity.